Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're stepping into some pretty heavy territory.
Definitely. We're looking at Francis Lawrence's 2025 film of Stephen King's The Long Walk.
Yeah, the one that just premiered back in September. Brutal concept. 100 boys keep walking. Or, well, only one survives.
And critically, it seems to have landed really well. High scores on Rotten Tomatoes. Metacritic seems pretty positive too.
Right. So today, let's dig into why. What did critics really latch onto? What worked?
And just as importantly, where did they disagree? Our mission is to sort of map out those core strengths and maybe the structural risks reviewers identified.
Okay, let's start with the consensus. The Hollywood Reporter used words like bleak, bruising, and emotionally affecting. They really emphasize the restraint.
That seems key. It's not about spectacle. It's about something else entirely.
So where does the actual fear come from if it's not typical horror stuff?
Well, RogerEbert.com had a great point. They said it's the exhaustion, pure physical breakdown. That's the source of the terror.
Ah, so it's the endurance itself. The sheer act of survival becomes the horror.
Exactly. Lawrence apparently wrings the tension from just the walking, making you feel that grind, that psychological weight. Keep walking or die. It's incredibly raw.
And to pull that off, you need strong performances, right? Otherwise, it could just feel cruel.
Absolutely. Critics across the board highlighted the young cast. Their quiet, really granular work is apparently the emotional engine.
Preventing it from becoming cruelty porn, as some put it.
Yeah, the actors bring that inner life, those little human moments, selfishness, pity, even dark humor. That's what makes the stakes believable, makes you invest beyond the grim setup.
So it's character-driven horror in a way.
Very much so. And Lawrence's filmmaking style really leans into that economical staging, people are saying. Things like long takes, not a lot of quick cuts. It forces you to experience the monotony, the rhythm of the walk.
And the sound design must be crucial there.
Oh, completely. Lots of focus on just footsteps, ragged breathing. It makes the physical reality of the walk almost inescapable for the audience. You feel it.
Okay, so restraint, performance, and immersive, almost grueling style. Sounds like a powerful mix, but you mentioned divergence. Where did the critics split?
Right, this is where it gets interesting. Even reviewers who found it powerful didn't always agree it was, let's say, fully realized. Two main areas pop up.
What's the first one?
World building and pacing. It seems there's a divide here.
How so?
Well, for some viewers, that minimalist approach to the dystopian, not explaining everything about the society, was actually a strength.
Okay, why?
It keeps the focus squarely on the walker's immediate experience. You're as lost and uninformed as they are, which kind of ramps up the tension.
But the flip side?
The flip side is that some critics felt that lack of context was frustrating. They wanted more explanation, a clearer sense of the political or social reality behind this horrific event, left them wanting,
Makes sense. You focus purely on character, the wider world can feel a bit thin.
Right.
What was the second point of contention?
Themes and the ending. Everyone agrees it functions as an allegory, right?
Yeah.
Systemic violence, the nature of spectacle.
Yeah, King's work often does.
But the ending really divided people. Some found it deeply resonant, maybe even necessary after everything the characters go through. Human.
And the others?
Others felt it leaned a bit too heavily into spelling things out. Maybe it became a little predictable or too didactic.
Like it offered a clear moral message instead of leaving things ambiguous.
Sort of. That tendency towards explicit messaging, for some, kind of blunted the sharper edges, the nuance you might expect from the premise.
So, wrapping it up, the critical consensus seems to be a really tightly made, often devastating film about endurance.
Yeah, highly recommended if you're okay with slow burn psychological stuff, moral questions, and you value that emotional core over, say, flashy action or detailed world building.
Okay, so for you, the listener, deciding whether to watch it, maybe think about what you prefer. Do you like films that sit with discomfort and ambiguity?
Or do you need a clearer picture of the why behind the dystopian? If you need that context, the minimalism might bug you. But if you want that intense character focus, that feeling of complicity, Lawrence seems to deliver. We talked about it being an allegory for spectacle and violence. So here's a final thought to chew on. If we, as audiences, willingly watch these kinds of intense endurance stories, what does the film maybe suggest about our own role, our own complicity as viewers? Something to think about.
Got any thoughts? Feel free to share your opinions or favorite moments in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more reviews and content on the latest movies, dramas, and books.
And hit the bell icon so you won't miss any new updates.